Is it on? It is. It's recording. Okay. Ah, 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 ah. Hey, I'll check out my new tattoo, you guys. You can see. Let me get the camera here. Uh, I got Bub the zombie. Bub. His name is Bub. Just giving you the salute. He's on vacation in Hawaii. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some new ink there. And then I got a new haul for everybody. Let's fix this up here. I've got a new haul video. I've been shopping and stuff. Some stuff that I ordered came in. Um, things that I ordered for myself for my birthday. Again, my birthday was on March 30th. Turned 40, and I was like, I went crazy. I bought shirts. I have a Shaun of the Dead shirt I haven't worn yet. I've worn it. I wore that my Shaun of the Dead shirt when I got my tattoo. So I've worn that a while, and it's still raw too. So I gotta I gotta air it out. I don't want the shirt to touch. You know how it is when your tattoo kind of like you just got it fresh and you just letting it air out. You put some but I think there's some peeling going on already on this thing. But yeah, no. Put some lotion on it. Just let it heal. Let it heal. Some Lubriderm, maybe some witch hazel. To cool it down in the morning when you wake up. To flush that stuff out. But yeah, I'm kind of a connoisseur now of tattoos because I'm like all tattooed out. I got Jason right here and Freddy. Oh, Freddy versus Jason. But yeah, let's get into my haul. Where does this go? Put this over here. So I got some stuff from the mail. I bought a couple of movies from Walmart, and I went shopping at our local Goodwill as well, and Maui Friends to the Library, my favorite used bookstore here on the island that has countless of movies available for $1. Blu-rays for $3, and some TV sets for from three to $5. So yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff. I got I have a big haul from my friends in the library. But let's get started on the more mainstream stuff. Mainstream. Start with Walmart. Just went to Walmart yesterday and picked up picked up some films over there. I've heard about this movie. I never really looked into it or got reviews. Just watched. Actually, yeah, you can watch reviews nowadays, but read reviews. Like back in the old days, like, oh yeah, I gotta read the review in Amazon. But anyways, I got this one, The Kitchen. Melissa McCarthy, Tiffany Haddish, and Elizabeth Moss is in it, and they're three mobster wives that don't want to lose the ideal life of being a family in the mafia, so they take it upon themselves to become mobsters. And I am really interested in checking this one out. So it's my auntie. I told her about that movie. She's like, "Oh, that's very interesting." This one, I watched the trailer in Walmart yesterday. I saw this and I was like, "What is this about?" And I watched the trailer and I was like, "Well, that's right up my alley." It's kind of like trauma humor mixed in with some Goonies kind of stuff or something. It's so crazy looking. I had to get this movie for myself, and I found one with a slipcover too. Because there's always this thing about Walmart not having slipcovers when originally it was distributed with slipcovers, and there's a whole bunch of them that didn't have slipcovers, but this one had, so I picked that one up. Psycho Gorman, or PG for short. But that Oh my god, I love that cover. It reminds me of like Dead Pit, the first VHS, like some of the VHS releases back in the day that had that puffed up lenticular cover kind of deal. Again, it's still brand new. I never opened up, haven't opened it up yet. So yeah, I never heard anything about this movie. It's a Shutter release as well, and RLJE Films as well. So independent horror features, science fiction. You got it. So those are the pickups from Walmart. This is some movies that I got in the mail recently, and I'm really excited to get this one. Now I only have to get the sequel, which I feel like I can find like on eBay or Amazon easily, or maybe Mercari might have it. And that's Wolf Cop. Have not seen this one yet. Don't make fun of me. I haven't seen Wolf Cop yet. I'm really excited to check this one out as well. And then this one I knew nothing about. It was part of a set, so it came with Wolf Cop, and then it came with this movie, Officer Down. And all I know is that when watching the trailers, I was watching it going, "Whoa, there's a lot of violence in here," and maybe it's like kind of up to par with movies like Turbo Kid and Hobo with a Shotgun kind of stylized violence. Again, harken to the old days of trauma where almost everything they came out with had to have some kind of a gut wrenching, gut dismemberment kind of violence in it. So that was the package that came in. I got only that. I have like a couple more that I'm waiting on to come in the mail, so that might show up in the next haul. Now on to the Goodwill stuff. I need to get some shugu or stuff that goo gone kind of like liquid that I can take off the stickers adhesive on here. If you know any way of taking off some of the adhesive stickers that Goodwill pops on their freaking merchandise, and it's a bitch to pull off, let me know. Okay, let me know down in the comments. But this was a only at Target exclusive. Josh Baskin and Big, his white tuxedo pop right there. Yeah, I do sell pop sometimes. I'm not keeping this for myself. I have like a small amount of pops in my collection, and they're all horror based. So I just saw this. It was fairly cheap, so I figure I can flip it. I just need to remove the sticker adhesive crap at the top. It's so sticky. Uh, that might be a purchase for resale for me. Hmm, put down. This one is going into my collection. It is complete. The disc is limited. Limited. Sorry, mint. The discs are mint. Very mint. I looked at the disc while I was in line going, I didn't even check the disc. The discs are all there. That's the thing about Goodwill and or Salvation Army. If you look through them, you really gotta look through them just to make sure that everything is there. Because sometimes discs are missing. I would open up cases of stuff and go, ah, would have been great if the disc was in there. But this one is complete. It is the third season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I have season one and two. Now I'm adding the third one. All I gotta get is like four, five, six, and eight. I think it went up to eight seasons. So I want to get the box set because I want to be Mr. Physical Collector. I want the physical copies of certain stuff. I know like people can go, oh, you can go like on Amazon Plus and just get the whole season, but no, I want to get the whole deal. I want to open it up. I want to see. It's just a little scuffle right here. It happens like get stick inside like a moisture and then it pops apart. I don't care. I mean, it's pretty much all there, and I love season three because it's the introduction to Faith, the Slayer that got conned by evil itself. Other pickups I had over there, brand new sealed William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, the Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes one. Who directed this one? Baz Luhrmann? Never heard of him, but classic from the 90s. I remember people would record it and then come to school and like during recess pop it in and watch a little bit of it. If you're like, we had the cool teacher that basically let us sit in during lunch recess to just kick back, eat lunch or something in the class, take a little nap if it was working late at night, or possibly just hang out, the cruise. Excuse me, I gotta take a sip of my little water bottle. All right, my throat is dry. You know why? It's 4:20. I'm recording this video on 4:20 now, so yeah, I'm a little bit. I can't do it at work. If I do, I gotta go out back. But continuing on with the stuff that I got from Goodwill, I got never seen it before. Prince of Persia. I figure it's gonna be like a one-time watch and then like I'll resell it. But I've been meaning to check this movie out. It's got digital codes in here. I think. I think there's digital codes. I don't know. Did it release with? I don't know. But Prince of Persia. The Sands of Time. Something fantasy. If I like it, I'll probably keep it for myself. So it says Buffy, Romeo and Juliet, keeping for myself. Prince of Persia, on the fence. These other ones, this I'm keeping for myself because I don't have a copy of Misery. I finally got a copy of it, and it's that release that has that kind of like that card, like that card key, like cover that you can peel it off once you get it. But I don't know if I want to open this up. I want to be like, I think I want to be one of those horror collectors. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to open it up. Only thing I want to do is like take this freaking Walmart sticker off. And last but not least, this one also sealed. Oh, it's fallen. This one is also sealed. I went to Goodwill on a good day when they got a lot of sealed stuff. Voice voice from the stone. Suspense kind of supernatural thriller, I believe, starring Emilia Clarke. Everybody knows Emilia Clarke. That's right. Yeah, she had sex a lot with dragons. Oh no, wait. There's just dragons around, and she had sex a lot. I don't know. I never seen Game of Thrones, so sorry. I think they gave me this water bottle thinking I was a midget. Uh, excuse me, little person. Now on to the things I got from Maui friends of the library. How many minutes I got here? 12. Okay. I'm 12 minutes in. Maui Friends of the Library. Again, Maui Friends of the Library is a used bookstore. They have media, large amount of media that I can look at and be like, oh yeah, I want to get that. I want to get that. So you know, I sometimes I find good stuff. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I find common stuff that maybe I might need. But overall, I always find titles over there that is worth either buying for myself or maybe buying to flip. So I went to my friend's library and instead of going straight to the media, I went to the books. I wanted to look at the books. And the best place to look is the kids section, the children's books or young adult books because maybe you might find some R.L. Stein or maybe some I'm always on the lookout for anything by not R.L. Stein, but maybe some like Have you heard Caroline B. Is it Cooney or something like that? Um, Works of Christopher Pike. Always on the lookout for Christopher Pike. Bruce Colville. He does like a series of like middle school like science fiction and horror stories. I found this copy and I'm like, it's not the original copy, but I may be able to flip it. I already have my own copy of this one, and it's one of my favorites from back in grade school. Banicula, Rabbit Tail of Mystery. That's right, Vampire Rabbit. And I'm like, I can take this and flip it. It only costs $1. Maybe I can sell it for maybe 5. I haven't really looked at the pricing on. It's a good copy too. It's not like there's no like major spine damage. Most times with young adult novels like maybe horror or science fiction, maybe like stuff like Babysitter's Club or Nancy Drew, the spine would be all damaged already, and it's paperback. I have yet to find any hardcover stuff. I know they did release hardcover, Goosebumps, and I always like fingers crossed when I go to the book section and be like, I hope there's one R.L. Stein Goosebumps hardcover and mint, please. This one I feel like I can flip as well. I found it for a very there was any price on here. I think it was for like 50 cents, but I went there on a day where the none of the kids' books were priced down to 50 cents each. So I found this one, Star Wars: The Final Battle. I know it's part of a series of Star Wars books, but it intrigued me. Maybe I can turn this around and sell it, or maybe family members might be interested in me gifting this to them. Again, it's for little kids. It is the story reader for ages up to like 18 months plus. What is that? 3 years old? Anyways, yeah, Star Wars Final Battle hardcover, and it's basically like the end story of Return of the Jedi, and I like it. There's like pictures in here of like the Ewoks and stuff. That's so cool. You got Lando, yeah, the final scene from Return of the Jedi right there. Uh, is the battle for Endor. I thought that was just neat. Now this one is for myself. Actually found this. I was like, it's beat up. I know nobody's gonna want this. It was for 50 cents, so I got it for myself. It's stories of mummies and the living dead. You guys remember these things? These little like classic monsters story stuff like in school. This is a book. This is a rent. This is from a library, man. What library is this for? We can see Lahaina Luna High School. Lahaina Luna, that's on the west side of Maui over here on the island of Maui. Yeah, Lahaina Luna Library. And they cut the freaking. Usually they would have like the little pocket over here where they have the insert, but very cool. That's one for my own book collection. Now let's get into the media. Get into the media of that I purchased. First off, this brand new sealed, but it's not the original release of Secondhand Lions. Um, intriguing story. I always wanted to check this movie out, and I finally found a copy of it. But then I was looking, it's like this is kind of a weird cover. I don't think it was released like this. Then I look in the back, and this is a disc that was made in Mexico. So I got a secondhand copy of Secondhand Lions from Mexico. Isn't that great? This one I couldn't pass up. Every now and then, anything Warner Brothers archive collection that comes into this to my physical library, I have to pick it up. I found a bunch of stuff by Doris Day, stuff with old movies with James Garner and stuff like that. And this one is a James Garner movie. James Wood, Piper Laurie. Is actually a TV show about a brother that has to take care of his schizophrenic old younger brother after the mom dies. It's called Promise. And again, Warner Archive. The disc is a DVD-R. It's crisp and clean. There's no scratches. I was like, somebody bought this and like only watched it once and then put it away and then be like, well, I gotta make room for some other stuff. Because I know there's archive collections from 20th Century Fox. There's also archive collections, I believe, from MGM. I think it's MGM has some archive releases that they're all DVD-R releases, and if you can even get your hands on one, you're in luck, especially at $1. 'Cause these usually sell on their website for like $10 to $20. Finding it for $1, yes, please. Um, I gotta fix the case for this, but definitely a resale from my Facebook Marketplace store. Suicide Squad. People knocked on this. They didn't hate. They hated it a little bit, but then I was like, "What are you talking about? This movie was freaking awesome." I have my own copy. It's not exactly this one. It's the other one with Harley Quinn on the cover. But yeah, this one PG-13. Amazing how this is PG-13. Yet when they released Birds of Prey, it was rated R. So is the Justice League Zack Snyder cut. It's rated R. It's all violence. But yeah, I sat through that. I sat through 4 hours of Zack Snyder's Justice League director's cut. I liked it. more origin story. But yeah, goes to show that they couldn't fit the whole story into one movie. So the cut up piece of crap that came out like 2 years ago, yeah, that ain't it. Anyways, I'm at 20 minutes already. Let's get done with the movies here that I got from my friend's library. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Finally have it in my collection. I love this movie. It is so freaking stupid. Like we're just trying to fix our country cabin here. They're like, oh no, you're killers, and freaking kid runs face first into the wood chipper. Awesome. Never heard of this one. I know it's silly, but I want to have it in my collection. Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies. I do have Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter or Vampire Killer. I like that one, and I know I'm gonna like this one too because I like silly little independent horror movies. Here's with the comedy movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I know this came with a case, but I couldn't find it with the case. But that's good enough. Son of Rambo. I saw the cover. I looked at the storyline. I was like, this is kind of cool. What's his name is in here? Um, that one kid from Maze Runner and We Are the Millers. Very young. Finally have my own copy of My Cousin Vinny. I've been on the lookout for this. I have never, I you know, the last time I saw this copy was at Kmart back in the day. Never got around to buying it. Now I found it for $1. I got this one for $1 as well. Cock blockers. I mean, it doesn't say cock blockers on the case, but it is the name of the movie is Cock Blockers, and yeah, it looks like an American Pie meets uh I don't know. This is 40, I guess. But yeah, I heard good things about that movie. Okay, so last but not least, for your 420 viewership, Cheech and Chong's next movie. Yeah, man. I like the part where the aliens are stealing the weed in the marijuana field. There's boom, shh, boom, they're taking all the purple kush. Yeah, Cheech and Chong next movie. This is a classic. I might pop this one in when I go back home tonight and sit down and watch a movie. Cheech and Chong. You gotta ask Cheech and Chong on 420. By the way, did you know that Tommy Chong smoked with Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day when he was hanging out at Gold's Gym? One thing you guys didn't know about Tommy Chong is that he was an avid bodybuilder back in the day. He would work out and he'd be like into all these other bodybuilder dudes. And just so happens, Arnold Schwarzenegger and a bunch of the popular muscle dudes back then were notorious stoners. Can you believe that shit? Bodybuilders are notorious stoners. And they smoked joints and blunts, man. That's some facts for you, 420. I'm out of here, everybody. Mahalo and aloha. Yeah.